I was constantly in contact with our military, both during Russia's massive strike at night and after, during the day. There were more than 400 Russian drones, most of them Shaheds, more than 40 missiles of various types as well, including ballistic ones. Fortunately, Ukrainian forces shot down most of them. I thank every one of our units. But still, unfortunately, there were hits, with damage to infrastructure in different regions and damage to ordinary homes. From the first hour of the night, our military recorded Russian drones moving toward the Polish border. And this movement was not an accident or mistake, but deliberate movement. The Russians used both our territory and Belarusian territory to push them into Polish airspace. Almost 24 drones entered Poland, and from the Ukrainian side, they appear to have directed less than half of the total number. This was a calculated Russian activity, and we can see the result, how difficult it was to deal with. Ukraine offered Poland the necessary assistance in countering this. No one can guarantee that there won't be hundreds if there are already dozens of drones. Only joint European forces can provide protection. We are ready to help with technology, crew training, and necessary intelligence. Unfortunately, as of now, Russia has not faced a strong reaction in action from global leaders for what Russians are doing. There are more than enough statements, but so far, there is a deficit of action. The Russians are testing the limits of what is possible. They are testing reactions. They are monitoring how NATO countries' armed forces act, what they can and cannot do yet. In Belarus, joint exercises with the Russians have begun, and this could be part of, so to speak, a training plan. We also see a Russian disinformation campaign against both Poland and Ukraine. We see how the Russians are trying to humiliate Poland. It is important that there be strong resistance, the kind that is needed. Ukraine proposes to protect airspace in a coordinated, well-thought-out joint way. We have presented to partners how this can be done. The details are clear, how to prevent the war from expanding and how to stop Russia's escalation steps. There are absolutely enough joint forces for this. Today there has been much international work on this by all leaders. I thank every leader who has supported Poland, who supports Ukraine, who understands the threat to countries on the eastern flank, and who understands that Russia is now making drones its main tool for killing and destabilization. Meanwhile, the missile threat is not decreasing. Russia continues to build up its military industry.